Well, I think we need to at least address the last one, but certainly a disappointing loss, one in which proved out that we got a lot of work to do at a lot of positions, and we thought we maybe had a chance to win this game, and certainly it didn't turn out that way. But the performances in some areas, with our offense and our defense and our special teams did perform pretty well, I thought, and against UAB. We did miss one field goal, but everything else was pretty good. Good enough to have a chance if we'd have executed well in other areas of the game. So, but UAB is behind us, and it's a disappointing loss. It's one that we always want to win very badly, and it's one that we were unable to win this particular time. Duke, I'm telling you, man, I watched part of the championship game last year with FSU, and they are very prolific, and they know exactly what they want to do, and their kids are smart and play hard, and you really got to. And we had a chance to get them last year up there, and had a call that called a touchdown back late in the game that would at least tied it. And but David Cutcliffe is one of the top men in our game. He's also one of the top coaches, in my opinion, in our game. And Duke he's found a home at Duke, and he's got a situation there with the administration. I think they're going to try to keep him there for a lifetime, and he's proven out that he is the right guy for that program, and he's been the right guy probably for a couple more. And he and I go back to Birmingham days, coaching high school football, and I think he's one of the best people in our business. And so we still want to beat Duke and find a way to beat Duke, and we'll have to have a great plan, and we'll have to execute it. And but it's a home game. It's a 6 o'clock kick, and we're excited about it, looking forward to it. Questions? Well, I don't even know how many calls we didn't rush for, but 71 yards, I think. That's not enough, and I think it's 1.9 per. We were in a couple of short yardage situations there where they got us, sort of, and we're going to try to get to where we can run the football. That's something that I think we can be better at with our offensive line, our tight ends, and our backs. We got some guys that can run north and south, and we had to make sure that we did have one fumble. That's the first fumble Chun's had in his career in a game, and I think some of our guys get out in that grass and they start looking for the width instead of the north and south, and we can coach that better, and I think we'll have a better understanding when we get back to the rest of the games. But we ought to be better rushing the football. In my opinion, I think our offensive line is good enough to furnish some creases. So, and I know our offensive coaches feel the same way. So you can't just throw it all the time. You can't just run it all the time. Of course, UAB did a pretty good job just running it all the time the other day. But anybody else?
Coach, injury situation. How did we come out of the game injury-wise?
As far as I know, I thought we came out pretty good. I don't think there's anybody that'll miss this game coming up. I don't really remember anybody getting hurt. We but I think we came out good. We won't unless we get somebody hurt this week. We won't have a problem with that.
Coach, can you talk about both Silvers and Pruitt and how they performed last week?
Well, both of them had their moments, some good and bad. I didn't think the quarterbacks played bad. We probably didn't put a lot on them, but we've got to. The quarterback is sort of a I guess a word maybe a fickle position, because if you lose, you ain't worth a dog, and if you win, you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. And if we'd have won the game, both of them would have been, we would say, well, tell us how good the quarterbacks were, not the other way around. So, but they understand, and their coach understands, and their coaches understand that those 11 guys on offense got to play better, and the quarterback will play better if the other 10 do, and we got to find a way to be better for them and give them better opportunities.
The rushing defense Saturday just wasn't what you want it to be.
No.
The week ahead, what do you guys need to work on there to kind of shore that up? I know you said you want your rushing offense to improve. How about
Yeah.
the defensive end?
Yeah, well, we can't go scrimmage for, we got to try to find a way to have enough to play on Saturday, but it's sort of old-fashioned would be go out there and line up 11 on 11 for a couple of days and see what you can get done. And the rushing defense, when you rush and when you give up 350 yards rushing, something's not just necessarily right. I don't think that UAB is that much better than us up front, and so that has to be a challenge issued as to, I think our biggest problems were getting lined up, getting in the right place, and then triggering on the ball and playing defense. And we got a bunch of new guys. We also got some experienced guys. I thought the interior front guys played pretty good. Gosha and Billy Dobbs and Tyler Roberts and some of the others, played pretty good up front, and we just got to keep working.
Coach, up front, you normally alternate your front people on defense. You feel like you will need to keep your front runners in there a little bit longer?
Well, it depends on how hot it is, probably. It was pretty warm up there. I don't know how many our starters played a pretty good 40-something snaps, I think. That's a lot of snaps for a guy that's fighting his life for his life on every snap against some 320 pounders, and so we do try to alternate, and I think our alternation was good. We weren't good enough as far as those guys that were playing against those guys on the other side of the ball, but I think as far as getting guys reps and keeping guys fresh, we did what we had to do.
Coach, after the game, you talked about this team still trying to get to know each other.
Right.
The quarterback, you lost people to, as you said, academics, to graduation and everything. Does a game like that help kind of speed up the process of getting to know each other and kind of see where this team is and what the heart of this team is going to be?
Well, the criteria for getting to know each other is probably one time, and so, some of the guys have been here a long time, but it's sort of a and I think knowing and caring and giving it everything you got every day, and making sure you're trying to take care of your own business, but at the same time pick your teammate up and help them along. We're not perfect. We're all humans, and we got woodshedded, and when you get woodshedded, it ain't no fun the next week, and really it's not any fun until you win. And so I'm gonna try to do everything we can to put our arms around each other and see if we can't figure out how to play this game again.
Well, to start off, we all eager to get this next game, put the last game behind us, and Duke coming in his first home opener. It's gonna be a large crowd, a lot of family, friends be there, and we're just looking to come home with a win, you know, and from that, get better, learn, and just produce.
As you get better and learning, when you look at the film over the past day and a half or so, what have you seen and kind of trying to fix that issues from Saturday?
Just little things, just really small things that we can get corrected with this upcoming week in practice. You know, the main thing is staying together and, you know, keeping that chemistry at the highest level and just working together for the same goal.
But you plan on the offensive side of the ball.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You feel like y'all can do a lot better job protecting.
Yes, sir, most definitely. Watching film, it's just a little here and there, just staying on the blocks longer, just technique, keeping our feet pounding, and just protecting for the guy behind us.
They blitzed quite a bit too, didn't they? Did y'all have trouble picking up the blitz?
Not necessarily. They did a little crossface, but we're familiar with that. And with that being said, we just got to be fundamentally sound, just continue to work on our feet, you know, just protect no matter how long it is, 10 seconds, just continue to protect for our quarterback.
To get the ground game going, what kind of wasn't working on Saturday that you guys kind of focus on to get that ground game Saturday going?
Goes back to just technique, staying on blocks longer, you know, creating a crease for the running back, just allowing the hole to open up quicker so the running back don't have no idea, don't have to think about it, just run, and just keeping low pads.
What's the feeling about the offensive line? They feel like you can turn this thing around?
Most definitely. I feel like the offensive line is the strongest on the team as far as chemistry. A lot of guys are known for playing a lot of snaps, so we're familiar with the program, and we can really just stick together, and with our leadership of the O-line, we can all come together and we can all lead on each other and get victories.
Really looking back at film, I think it was just a lot of missed assignments. I don't think we just had a lot of missed assignments, and we had a lot of missed tackles. We had like 27 missed tackles, if I can remember. So that adds up or whatnot, you know. But I mean, looking back at film and then from what it looked like in the game, it didn't look. Well, I can't say it didn't look as bad because it was bad, but we just had a lot of missed assignments, missed tackles.
Sounds like easily correctable things, right?
Yeah.
You looked at the film, you saw what the issue is. That's better than not knowing what it was.
Right. Well, looking back at film, it was a lot of just stuff that can be corrected or whatnot. Just really mental errors or whatnot. Just like stuff that can be fixed in practice.
What's been like around the locker room since that loss? Just trying to stay focused and stay positive heading into this week too.
There's a lot of hurt maybe in the locker room because we wasn't expecting that loss or whatnot. But I think that it's a new week. I think everybody's over it. Or you have to get over it. You have no choice. This is Duke. We got a new game this week. So that's last week. This is this week. So we just got to get ready and get prepared for the next game and learn from our mistakes and play with a chip on our shoulder.
Looking ahead to Saturday, last year's game, 7-point loss, guys came close to beating them at their place. You know, kind of get that revenge here from the home crowd. How nice would that be?
That'd be real nice to beat. I don't remember the last time they beat a big school in this stadium. I don't think it was recently, but I know we came close to Mississippi State back then, and so I think it'd be real good, especially for our fans and for the people of Troy.